What's up? Welcome back to another decade. You thought I was gonna say video. Nah, it's 2020. Um, welcome in to the new decade. So I just got back to school from a long and uneventful but relaxing winter break with my family up in Washington. I forgot my camera, so I couldn't really do any videos. I've been kind of wanting to do another one of these for a while. Anyway, 2020, man. 2020 is, this year I turned 21, which is cool. To be of legal drinking age, I guess. It's cool. I am finally in college and doing something that I want to do, which is music production. So this is the first year where I really get to see where that, how that pans out and what my options are within the music industry and stuff. But yeah, honestly, I haven't been thinking a whole lot about resolutions. Although one is definitely that I'd like to make more videos. I'd like to kind of get better at my storytelling and my conversation skills and all that. Not that I'm socially inadequate or anything, it's just sometimes when I'm talking to somebody, I feel a little self-conscious and a little bit of social anxiety, especially when telling stories and this is also the dissociation coming into play, because I'm sure other people would just say, oh no, you're fine at telling stories, you're not awkward or whatever. But I always trick myself into thinking, oh man, you've been telling this for way too long. And I kind of freak myself out like that. So I'd like to be more confident in myself when I'm talking to other people, when I'm telling stories and all that. And I think I guess rambling in front of the camera might not be the way to do it, but it can't hurt, right? It can't hurt. Plus, I feel good when I make content. I really do. When I put things on YouTube, even if 10 or 15 people watch the videos, I still feel good about putting something out there. I feel like it's a good use of my time, because at the very least, I can go back and watch the videos and be entertained, or it's kind of like a time capsule for where I was at this specific time in my life, which is cool. So that's a little bit about 2020. I'm still not used to saying that year, 2020. Like the vision, 2019 was the worst and best year of my life simultaneously. It started off really, really bad. I was probably in the worst mental state I've ever been in, because I was, new to my struggles with dissociation. I'd only been having them for about 3 months or so, 4 months, going into 2019, and I didn't really have a handle on that. I wasn't in school. I wasn't sure what my next step was, and that was really, really overwhelming. I was really anxious. Not day-to-day anxiety, but the good old existential dread that we have come to know, if you're anything like me. Just thinking what am I gonna do in the near future, and how that'll lead me to the next thing. And at this age, for me personally, not being in college, not having a full-time or a part-time job is really scary, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what the next step is. And so there were a couple months toward the beginning of the year where I really had no clue what the next step was going to be, and that really took a toll on my mental health. So then towards the end of the spring, my dad said, hey, Portland State has this music production program. And I said, done. That's it. I think I had been looking for an excuse to get back into college, just because I could have that sense of stability again. Because I really did want to get a bachelor's degree so I could feel confident, going out into the job hunting world. But I didn't know what I would actually be able to study in order to stay sane in school and still have the motivation to do well in all my classes and stuff. And it turns out all along that's been music production. I just never really considered it until he said that. So finally I had a path, and I was pretty stoked about it. And then I just had to make plans for the summer, and then I ended up going out to Vermont and staying with some of my best friends in the world, and making some new best friends. Anyway, I think that's probably gonna do me for today. I have classes tomorrow, and I need to look at my schedule because I haven't looked at it yet. But it should be pretty much the same as last year. Term, year, decade. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope it was nice and calming and relaxing and enjoyable for you. I hope you are having a good 2020, and I hope the rest of your 2020 is incredible. Hey, real quick side note, I thought of this while I was editing. It's something that I wanted to bring up in the first video, and then I forgot again in this video, but sort of like my intention with this series is to just, aside from being like kind of a journal or something for me to look back at and see where I was at this time, I'm kind of keeping these videos like intentionally mundane, because I have trouble sleeping, and it's kind of a new thing, but these days every single night I put on this YouTuber who has this really relaxing, calming content, and it's really been helping me sleep. And I always get to bed in like less than 20 minutes of popping on the video, and I really admire that kind of content, something that can just make put you at ease. And I'm not there yet at all, but I'd really like to get to that point, to make something like kind of really relaxing and comforting. Thanks again for watching the video. Maybe if you want them to be longer so you can fall asleep to them, then I'll do that. Yeah? Okay. Cool. Happy 2020. Peace.